Right, the stream's up. Let's see if I can... See if we can get as many people in here as we can. We shouldn't be that long away from should be ready to get going. Austria. Season 3, round 10. Obviously, I was the commentator for yesterday as well. Take a quick look at where we should be. Could be sorry, by the end of the day. Alright, we should be, well, we're going to have 17. With, like, Mercanolab for the win. Yeah, not sure those, I'm not sure how truthful that's going to be by the end of this. But, there's still a way back. I see you're not racing today, Reed, which is a problem for the championship, obviously. Which means the championship fight's now back in the hands of Jesler. He's got to try and take back what was, well, what is an extraordinary gap Hushrab had going into Britain. See Sam here, who got a very good result yesterday. Should be able to, let's see where he's going to be able to put himself today. But Sam's the first one out, and as per usual, if you haven't seen any of the streams that I've done before, we watched the first person out of the pits for their out lap, and then their following flying lap, as long as they're the first person over the line. They should be, the Alpine should end up backing off. Not sure why Sam's doing this. You don't need to burn that much, you can just go now. His tyres will definitely have been warm. Yes, it's just wearing them out for no particular reason. And now he's gone with the AlphaTauri right in front of him. Oh, that's as dumb as he could have done. It's Hushrab there, so we're going to watch Hushrab do a lap. That is about as dumb as Sam could have done it. It didn't need to warm your tyres up quite like that. This isn't the actual game. This ain't real life. Those tyres would have been fine. Just going for a lot, pushing for a lap. Here we go, Hushrab through the first sector, down into the into turn 4. Doesn't look like he's getting too close to the curb. He's getting a lot on the outside there and a little bit squirrely on the exit. Down to 5th through turn 6. Now into the final parts of the lap, heading into turn 9 and 10 now. Looked like there was a purple sector 2 in there. As we look to see what the benchmark is. This time Hushrab's going to set it to start off with, and it's going to be a 1:04.8. The one there for Sam is a 1:06.1, which is quite frankly his own fault for messing up his entrance into the lap. We've got a 1:55 for Malqui, a 1:53 for Olav. Mini's done a 105.3 as well, puts him currently second. Jedler 105.5 is not particularly good in a fight for a championship. Omar did a 105.8. I think invalidated for one of the that's not an Alfa Romeo. There you go. Don't know why the game was showing me the Ferrari when I was on the Alfa Romeo's camera, but never mind. So Ray ended a lap ever so slightly slower than Hushrav. Puts himself second at the moment. It looked like a fastest sector 1 for Mango. And it looked like people have just settled in with their first laps. Where are we actually looking? Actually, it should put that on so we can see where we are in comparison to other people. Let's see if Mango is doing a proper lap. And he goes through turn 9 and then into turn 10 we go. It's one of the only ones to have done another lap. Most everyone else goes into the pits. It's a 104.7 for Mango. Almost a tenth quicker and plowed out. Plowed out. Well then. Omar's invalidated that. Mini, well, he was the one that caught the yellow flag, so I assume he's not doing an awful lot. Pera, oh, you see Plow's car just stranded in the middle of the road there with no tyre. That's invalidated. I have no clue how that's not invalidated, but it's a 105.8. Not particularly competitive anyway. Now we get to wait while everyone goes into the pits, and we get to see who's the next one out. Who's going to be then we see if people can do better laps than what they put out the first time. I think it's the Aston Martin, the first one out. On their out laps. 4 or 5 guys going out as well. Pera and Omar are the only 2 on actual laps at the moment. Like, is Omar going to pits or is he doing a fast lap now? No, he's not. Okay. Oh, Pera's out! Pera's had a nightmare there. Not exactly sure what's happened to it. We're about to find out. Yeah, just, it looked like he got too far to the inside there. Too far to the inside, maybe on a curb, and span off, hit the wall, go there goes your tyre if you do that. And, here we go, Jordan's lap now. As we head through turn 1 up into the end of the second sector. Up into turn 3. And it doesn't look too bad. I wouldn't be in first gear going around that corner, to be completely honest. It sounds more of a death wish than a thing, trying to get on the throttle outside from first gear. But seems to have kept the car nicely. Goes through the end of the second sector now. This is where I would usually struggle. This particular corner, not really sure what gear I should be taking it in. But through the final sector now, lost time because he got a little bit deep into turn 7. And then through turn 9 and turn 10. Down to the line he goes. It's not quicker than Hushrav or Mango. Up to the line, it's a 6-1. It was invalid anyway. Let's have a look. Is there anything happening for Soabits here? It's a 104.921. It's actually a pretty decent lap. I'll have beat his lap by a small amount, but enough to take him to 5th on the grid, the 105.2. Going through now, the final corner, we're on Hushrav's point of view. I'm surprised that's not invalid. It's a 104.86, which isn't enough to be on provisional pole. Looks like Marquis just done a lap that's a bit of a, well, bit of a horrid flying lap at the moment. Let's have a look. Josh did a 1:02.52. Looks like Mini's not on a lap. Invalid lap for a few people here, actually. Mango on a flying lap now. Goes up to the first. Nope, he's not. Ushrav isn't either. Almost certain he isn't anyway. He's actually doing a flying lap, but I don't think he'll get anywhere near his time. We aren't doing an outlap at the moment. Tano did the 1:04.935 and, well, second through fifth are split by basically nothing. In pits comes Hushrav, and we're going to watch Rayan's lap actually. He's got a good chance here if he concedes it. Hushrav and Mango not going quicker on their second laps, so we're gonna be able to see where he realistically is. He is slightly quicker through the first sector, not enough to move him anywhere though. Yellow flag in sector 3 is the Ferrari, which is Olaf. It might be Olaf or Mango, one of the two. Not entirely sure which one, but we'll continue watching the Red Bull here. Few people still on proper laps. 7 and just shy of 8 minutes left of the session, so we've gone through 10. Right, and just did a purple sector 2 ball. Whether or not that was a visual glitch, I don't know, but it looks like he is improving. I don't know if it's enough to improve himself out of third position though. As he comes through turn 10, down to the line, he's on the white line, so he's doing just enough. It's good enough actually to put him into second, and it's ever so slightly slower than first, even though first is about to improve. He is through the second sector ever so slightly quicker, like negligibly quicker. Down the into turn 10 he goes. Over the line. It's gonna be quicker, but by how much? Oh, that's a lot quicker. It's a 1:04.633. Certainly a lap that they're not going to complain about. They're not going to complain about. Opened the gap up to just shy of 0.2 of a second up their provisional pole. Certainly a nice place to be for Mango at the moment. And he's got everyone behind him, basically attempting to catch up. It looked like Mini's just done a worse sector 3, despite sector 2, despite what the game's showing, because he was actually slower. And in the pits he comes. How about Jedler? That's going to be invalid, or not. It's not going to be a particularly great lap. Anyway, it's still a 1:05.5, and he's effectively an entire second down. What's Sam doing? Sam's 1 second down on his lap. Yep, he's done an in lap. Let's have a look at someone else. Omar's first sector is abysmal as well. Someone's just done a lap. Who's just done a lap there? Oh, there goes the Mercedes! So Bits has just got off the track. Not sure who jumped up there actually. Olaf just did a 1:51. It's ever so quicker than Jordan, who is in 7th at the moment. And the top 4 are all in the pits. Tano has spun into the wall! Well then, there goes any chance of a lap here. He was on his out lap. I'm not sure what he did at the final corner. He's gone into the wall. I'm going to assume he got damage. So this is just going to be an in lap. It was an out lap followed by an in lap immediately. There's no way he's getting a time out of that. Olaf's doing an in lap. Jordan's in lap. Malquit's doing an in lap. Josh is doing an in lap. Out lap here for Mini. I think we're going to have... Oh, Sam's retired from the session entirely. Not sure what... Oh, does it look like it's the same thing that happened to Plow and Perra, actually, that's happened to Sam. His car's still going, actually. Better than nothing. But the two behind him are going to come into the pits, I assume. Oh no, there is actually going to be a flying lap here done by Josh. Who looks to have saved up his ERS to go again. Let's see what he can do for the first sector. Is he going to be able to push himself into the 104s? If he can put himself in the top 6, maybe even higher. And Tano does come into the pit. McLaren looking dog. Oh, they're not doing... Sam got second yesterday. Sam got second yesterday, sorry. So it's not particularly bad. Looks like Mini doing his lap now. We're going to stick with Josh to see whereabouts he actually is though. Matteo not that far in front of him. Out to do his lap. Same with Sohab, sorry. Oh, it's invalid there. He was going quicker, Josh, but it wasn't quick enough to go any further. And I think if I'm him, I'm just diving straight into the pits. Getting that out the way onto a different tyre and possibly getting out before the end of the session. And it looked like Matteo's out. Don't know what the hell's happened at the end of section. Oh, what? Mini just lost the car there. I think it might have been a clip with the inside curb. 360'd the car. I think they've got away without any damage. It's too busy talking about what was going on with Matteo in the final corner that on my screen you saw the spin there. A bunch of people on outlaps now, and we're going to see Jack be the first one out. First one on one. Don't think Mini... Mini is going to go again. Maybe he's realised it's too late to go back into the pits and is going to try one more. About to find out. But we're going to watch Jack for the moment in time, because I'm pretty sure this is pretty much everyone's last attempt at this point. Oh no, they'll get one more. Possibly. But Jack through the second sector now. Let's see what time he's going to do. He's currently on a 105.7 and he is going quicker. However, he's not going any quicker than anyone else on the grid so far. So 12th looks like it's stuck rooted for him at the moment. Around the final couple of corners he goes. That's very wide. And that's on the inside curb, so that's going to lose him time as well. Down, and it's quicker. It's not quicker than anyone else, but it is quicker. Sohab, let's see. He invalidated lap, so he's going again now. And this is his last shot. Looked like a few people just invalidated their laps, actually. Jordan invalidated, and well, he'll get one more shot, but he's going to have no ERS to do it. Now, Creep behind him invalidated, but I had a slight bit more ERS to actually have a shot at it afterwards. Hushrav currently on a lap now. Going to see a bunch of people go for it. Rian's going a faster lap, but I'm not sure his lap's going to be worth anything. I think that's a spin out in the turn 5 there for Sohab. So there goes his qualifying, and Rian did go quicker. It wouldn't have been quick enough for Mango, who goes quicker yet again. Hushrav is not being quick enough to challenge anyone here. He's currently in 3rd, but I mean, to be fair, all he needs to do is get his car over the line for pretty much the rest of the season. I'm pretty sure he will win. So, Jack's qualifying's finished. A few people coming into the pits now. It looks like Hushrav, we're going to see him come to the line now. I think he might be the only person that can steal it. All three of those cars that will go through the middle sector just come into the pits as well. Hushrath over the line. He comes. 2, 3, 4, 4, 7 is enough for second, but really isn't enough to do an awful lot else. Josh is not going quick enough. Jedler is still a 10th down. Keeps it valid. It's a 10th. He needs 3 tenths in this final sector just to move anywhere. Mango will come into the pits, 100%. Jedler, 104, 105.3 is not enough to move him anywhere. And Mango, there you go. Mango's on pole. Hushrath is on the front row. And Rian is in third after he went a 10th. And just a 10th and some change quicker would have been enough for second, but he invalidated pretty much right at the end. And that cost him a front row position. Sohab ended up spinning himself around in the beginning of the second, or in the end of the second sector, sorry. It cost him a shot at the front row as well. Tano in 5th. Olav 6 sets out your third row. And that is how you do it. That is qualifying done. Yeah, you spun and Matteo, you spun and crashed. Yeah, how did you do that in the final corner of all places? Like, there's a lot of things you could do, but in the final corner, I didn't think that was quite possible. Alright then. We're about to head into the race now. 50% race around Austria. Your setup is slippy. Well, that's why you don't do a slippy setup in Austria. Come on. Always need to be stable. That's the first thing you need to be in every single track. You can always find the pace later on, but it doesn't matter if you have a lot of pace if you're not going to reach the line. We're waiting for things to happen here, for the game to load in. Looks like we've got 5 red lights. And his lights out, away we go. Paul's got to jump through, drive through because he started the race, and Mango's start's been horrendous. Ria is going to go the long way around on Hushrath here and off to the outside of the track, and they got the Ferrari, who then takes out the other Ferrari on the way round, and both the Ferraris, they look like a McLaren span as well. Into turn 1. A lot of chaos there. The McLaren and a Williams going very wide there. And it looked like Minnie and Sam were the two that ended up going wide at turn 3. We've got a little bit of a fight here between Sam and Jordan through turn 4. Sam's playing a little bit dangerous here with the amount of space he's giving people. Here comes Jordan down the inside. That's an incredible corner for Jordan by the looks of it. And Sam right into the back of it. Maybe was anticipating an early breaking point, but immediately... Oh, Sam's out! Sam's out! Sam's hit the wall. That is never going to end well. It looked like he was overtaken by Minnie there, and then got too far on the outside curb, and, well, there's no return from there. Is that a safety car, though? Or are we going virtual safety car? Virtual safety car it is. There's no return. That is chaos off the start. Mango, Olav, think it was Jack as well that span. The two Alpines have obviously got damage. Olaf definitely did. After being collected by Mango. But now it's a virtual safety car. We shouldn't be that long before we get going again. We've gone. Okay, that did not last an awful lot of time whatsoever. Some people have been able to pit now, though. See people on the tyres. Some went to soft, some went to hards. Some started on the hards, which is, well, I guess each to their own. There's a few people battling at the moment. You've got two wide going off between Tano and Matteo. And then you've got Josh and Plough as well, as Plough now comes in for his drive-through. Jordan sets the fastest lap of the entire race. And, well, that's been overtaken by Sohab immediately. It looks like Josh is going to go around the long way here on the Mercedes. Matteo's going to go to the inside. He's being shoved off there quite aggressively. It looked like he was by Tano, who came very, very close to the inside of the corner for some reason. Matteo then just goes into the side of him there for people trying to go round the smallest of gaps. Is a bit of a problem at the moment. It looks like Matteo and Tano are going at it. And, well, it looked like we've got a few battles going on in the midfield, but nothing really elsewhere. Closest guy on the grid so far would be this particular freeway, closest being Mango to Pera in front of him. Jedler on the hards. You've got Tano on the hards as well. Bear in mind you start with cold tyres here. The hards probably not the smartest choice, but off the start of the race, but each their own. Take way too long to warm up. It looks like Pera and Matteo are going at it. They are going to go at it. This time, Pera's going to have the inside, and Matteo on the outside gets 3 seconds of track limit penalties as a result for going too far wide. It's going to allow for Mango to go on through as well into turn 4, even before turn 4, because he's going to go down the inside of Pera, and a little bit of contact, I think, may have just taken a half spin there for Mango. He keeps himself in front of Matteo for the moment in time. We've got a closer battle up front, actually. We've got a battle here between Jordan and Mini. And, well, it doesn't look like Mini's going to be able to get anything down into turn 1. Tried the look on the outside for it, but not really anything giving. Same with Mango on Pera, who's just about able to hold on for the moment in time. We've got a three-way battle behind between the two Mercedes and Jedler. Jedler's going to go by. They're going to go 3 wide into turn 3. It looks like Matteo on the inside's got a very good exit there, but just a bit slower than Sohab and not really able to make a move. Maybe into turn 4, the two Mercedes are going to go fighting. It looks like Mango's just gone in front of Pera. He has. It looked like we've got a number of battles here, actually. Looking down the grid, this freeway still happening. Pera is just on the back of Mango. He's now lost the DRS to Mango. And that's going to open the door for the two Mercedes and the Williams to go back at it once again. Actually, not lost. Yeah, Pera's lost it in Mango, but the Mercedes hasn't lost it on the Aston Martin. So that might be an interesting thing to look out for soon enough. But Sohab is very much closing down Pera into turn 3. He's going to go to the inside. He's pulled alongside. And he's going to get not a better exit, but he's going to have the inside line, or he had the inside line, but Perez's better exit just handed him the position back. Oh, and that's a little bit of contact there between Sohab and Perez, but Sohab goes through. And it looks like we've got a battle here between Tano and Mango. So this is one of the battles we've been looking out for, like actually wanting to see for a decent chunk of time now. Tano and Mango, two pretty quick guys in this tier, and we're about to see them go head to head. Guys are still fighting at the front as well. Jordan and Mini within the quarter of a second. You've got half a second gap there between Rayan and Hushrav. And it looked like Mango's going to get in front with the use of DRS and also the medium tyre. He does make nice work into the turn 3 there. Oh, Perez out! What happened here? I'll have a look on Cloud's point of view because I want to see what happened to Perez. Too far to the inside, maybe. He just lost the front of the car into the wall and not really been able to recover. I mean, it's a full-blown safety car. Right, so safety car, who's going to pit? Who's going to take the advantage now to go in and go onto different tyres? It looks like the only person that's going to do it is Tano, who interestingly started on the hards. So he's only going to be able to go to the medium tyre. He is going to go to the medium tyre. But we've got a few people here at the start. So, the safety car is as follows. Hushrav is in the lead. Rayan is in second. Mini in third. Jordan in fourth. Josh in fifth, which is a rather mixed up grid from what we had in qualifying. Considering, well, the guy currently in sixth was on pole at that point, but had his own spin in the first corner, so everything changed quite quickly. Matteo's 7th after what was a disappointing qualifying. Jack 8th. Plow 9th after a drive-through penalty off the start. Tano 10th. He's just pitted onto medium tyres. Not exactly sure what the strategy is for him here now. Malcolm 11th. Sohab in 12th. Jedler 13th. Olaf 14th. Omar 15th with the 2 DNFs. But we're going to get one more lap because there's still a couple of people off the back. We're going to go one more lap now before we go racing again. Olaf is so washed, Jesus Christ, yeah? Well, he is in 14th right now, and I think he has already made a stop for a something that happened on lap 1. He was collected by the spin of Mango. And, well, there's not really much Olaf could have done about it, to be honest with. I mean, he didn't kill him, but... because kill would insinuate something much stronger, but rather unfortunate, that's for sure. We should be going at the end of this lap. I don't think it takes Omar that much longer to get onto the back of this grid. Olaf involved in a crash, what a surprise. It's not with Rayan this time. It should be a late safety car thing. Oh no, they're already past the safety car line, so we're going one more lap. Okay, we're going to lap 11. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No. We don't, no. Don't even. Whoa, that's an accusation and a half. We're still going for one more lap with the safety car. Definitely coming in at the end of this lap. Absolutely boiling as well. Tried to ban the commentator day one, and that's a bit mean. I didn't do anything. You got collected in a spin and got rear wing. How did you get rear wing damage? That's rather impressive. I could have vested you. I thought you had front wing damage. I didn't think you'd get rear wing as well. But here we go, we're ready to start again. I couldn't turn the car, so the car crash was on purpose. That's not what you meant to do, mate. Here we go, safety car restart. Where is Shushraff going? He's waiting till the very last moment, and I don't think he's got anyone sleeping whatsoever. There is already a freeway going on the back. Mango has already passed Matteo. Well, he got past him again. And he's going to fight the yellow flag in sector 1. It's a Ferrari. Olaf's gone again. And Jordan, here we go on the outside of Mini. Mini's going to go to the inside. Jordan's had a little half spin because of the contact to the rear wheel. But he's going to be able to get in front. I think that's Mini letting him by. He's going to have to fight. Now Mini is going to have to fight Josh. Josh is going to go the long way, but Mini closes the door and he's going to allow for Mango and Matteo to go on through. And Josh just lost a couple of positions. Olaf at the back of the grid. His day's gone from bad to worse. He didn't have a great day yesterday either. Oh, it's still got fighting the entire way down. Yellow flag. Oh, what the hell has gone on here? Jedler's involved. Sohab's DNF'd. I think there was a multiple Alpines involved as well. Well, that's a safety car. It has to be. Yep, that is a safety car. Quite unsurprisingly. That is unsurprisingly a safety car, and onto the hard you go now. Omar gets 5 seconds to speed in the pit lane. It's, everyone is crashing at the moment. Why is it every single time I commentate that these races are just chaos? I missed 2 races earlier on in the season, and apparently they were completely fine. And, apparently, as soon as I don't miss a race when it comes to commentary, everyone crashes. Everyone killed each other, apparently. Right, we're on lap 12. I'm assuming, yeah, everyone that's gone on to hards now is going to be in a very good position. I think Kushrab just decided to go in. That's fair. So, Hushrab's gone in. Rayan cut the pit lane line, so if you want to monitor that, then I guess that's 5 seconds. Jordan into the pits as well. Tano comes in. When you race, don't call my name. No, I'm going to call your name. I'm going to call everyone's name. What do you mean? And Olav on his hard can only be going to the end of the race unless there's another safety car in the wings. Wait, Matteo's retired. What's happened to Matteo here? How has Matteo did? How have you done that there? How have you crashed there? What the hell happened? How has Matteo crashed there? Can someone explain to me how he's crashed there? That's impressive. That's a straight line. No idea. I didn't get it. I didn't get it on stream, but that's impressive. That's a straight line. I would like to point that out. That first straight is a straight line where your car should not be able to spin like that. Caught on the front ones. Again, I repeat, it's a straight line. That's rather impressive. Well, we're down 4. We've had quite a number of crashes. He said he was so slow. Well, that's not a reason to crash. Safety car and burnouts. Yeah? And then the burnouts caused the other two, caused a different safety car, and we're back to square one. We should be going in at the end of this lap, though. And, well, we're down 4. We're down to 13. And, everyone from Mango down has been involved in a spin of some sort. I think Jack and Olaf did as well. But now we go through the the second sector. Should be the end of the sector line where we get the safety car is in message. And this race has basically just been flipped on its head multiple times. See, Tano went back onto the hards, and he's going to suffer at the end of this. I think Olaf and Jack are going to suffer quite badly as well. Here we go. We're ready to go. It's going to be Jack that leads us in with Olaf in second. When is Jack going to go? Gonna wait until that safety car is well in the pits. He can go anytime from now and not get caught up. And he's gotta go now. It looks like him and Olaf have got off pretty nicely. Hushrav a little bit sleeping. But it looked like, actually, Hushrav managed to catch back up to Olaf, and it looked like Jack got his safety car restart as right as he possibly could. I'm not entirely sure how he got past Rayan. There's an overtake there. It looked like Tano's got in front. There's a spin in turn 1. It's Plough that's gone. Yeah, Plough's gone. He's not actually out the race, but we've got a battle here between Jordan and Mango. And it looked like Mango is going to be able to hold that position quite nicely. It looked like Olaf and Hushrav both had a fight as well. We got a fight here between Mini and Rayan, as Mini's on the inside. Rayan going the long way round. Not going to be able to hold it. He just slips right back in behind, and then down the inside of turn 5. He's got the inside line. He's got the better speed as well. The exit probably helped the Williams a slight bit, but it's not going to help him hold the position. And Rayan got in front, and Rayan's going to be alongside Olaf. We know the history here. We know the history between these two. May it happen again. Is it going to happen again, or is Rayan just going to clear him quite quickly? They're going to go side by side. Up into turn 1 they go. Are we going to have an incident? We're not. Maybe Mini's going to have a go at Rayan here. He's been looking. He looked to the left. He's looked to the right. He's a little bit too far back. Up into turn 3 we go. Maybe there's a shot here for Rayan and Olaf. Oh, there's a collision. There's a collision. It's Mini and Rayan this time. And Rayan's been spun round as Mini hits the back of him. Hushrav and Jack. Hushrav on the outside. He's going to go the long way and gets the position on the McLaren as well. Rayan spun out. This time it wasn't Olaf doing it. But that is unfortunate. We could add to the list of people who span. I think Tano's had a moment as well. I'm almost certain Tano's had a moment. So I think that's everyone from 8th down that's had a moment now. 3-second penalty for Jordan in 6th. Rayan's gone into Omar's pit actually. So did Tano. So Tano did in fact have a moment. I was right when I said that. Let's have a look at this battle between the Alpine and the Aston Martin. Here we go. The Alpine going to go well past. By the time we hit the corner, the two Ferraris switch in position. Oh, there's another hit. This time, Marquis coming onto the coming round turn 3. Sorry. Probably not aware the inside was there for Jordan, but the rear wheel had been clipped by the Aston Martin. And that is incredibly unfortunate. Olaf lost a position of Mini in the process as well. It's just incidents left, right and centre at the moment. Mango gets 3 seconds worth of time penalty. Still people that will end up having a pit eventually. Not sure who's in the best position right now, to be honest with you. Hushrav is 1.6 seconds up the road. And when the championship leader gets that far up the road, then you know what's going to happen. Here comes Malquit on Olaf. They're going to go fighting through turn 1, and that significant tyre advantage is going to help that Alpine a lot more than that Ferrari's going to get with DRS. Up into turn 3, maybe to the inside. No, he's too far back. And okay, there you go. That's the answer from Matteo himself. He spun on a straight line because he got brake check. And down into turn 4, Mango still slightly ahead of Mini. Malky and Olaf are going to go at it. And it looks like Olaf's going to have the position back. Malky down the inside of turn 5, cuts off Olaf, pretty just slamming the door shut there. He gets the position back. As Mango is now within a second of Jack, and everyone is trying to hunt down Hushrav. There's still fighting going on, this time between both the Red Bulls, 10th and 11th fighting with 9th. And Rayan had his incident earlier. Is trying to fight his way back, but I don't know how successful that realistically is. As Jordan and Olaf are going at it this time, and Jordan's going to get past. Olaf looks the long way round, and just going to have to settle with the fact that he's lost another position. And those hards are not treating him nicely whatsoever. Another safety car would help Olaf right about now, though. 3 seconds there for Tano, and Omar's gone into the pit again. His race is effectively over at this point. Let's have a look at what Tano and Mini are doing with Jack. Jack currently on 18 lap hold hard tyres and losing ground quite rapidly. Especially in Mango and Mini in behind. He is, but I think he might just be benefiting from just retiring in the pits at this point. And Mango is closing in on Jack. But I don't think he's going to be able to do an awful lot. And Olaf has lost another set of positions. He just lost 3, 4 in a corner. And that is not good news for Olaf. And he drops pretty much right to the back. Oh, there's another spin! This time Mango, too far wide, on the curb, tried to get on the throttle, takes a little bit of a spin, hits the back wheel of Jack, against Jack as a result gets 5 seconds for a spin, for a collision with Plough, which is rather impressive. And here comes Malquit on Mango. Yellow flag is take to 2 and 3. Somebody is somebody span. Mini's gone. Mini spun round. Mini has dropped from basically second all the way back to 10th. And Omar is actually retired at this point. Malquit going down the inside here of Mango. He's going to have him into turn 1. They're going to fight their way through turn 1. But it looks like this is Malquit's position for the taking. DRS is going to help the Ferrari. It's going to go down the inside of turn 2, up into turn 3. And it looks like the Ferrari had the position. The long way round goes the Alpine. Doesn't have the better exit either. And that means the Ferrari is going to hold the position as well. But here comes the Alpine down into turn 4, the inside line. And that is a nice move there by the Alpine up into second. Got a yellow flag in sector 1. It's Omar DNFing actually. But Hushrav 7 seconds up the road now. And without a Hushrav spin, I think this is gone. I think this is game over. Or a safety car caused by someone else. There's still a lot of fighting going on, this time between Mango and Jordan, as Mango is losing position left, right and centre. Olav comes into pit, probably onto the medium tyre he goes. Here comes Jordan down the inside of turn 1, the late break. Maybe a switchback. Nope, no switchback available. And Mango loses another position. The DRS isn't going to help him here either. He's not close enough. A little bit of a later breaker than Jordan is there. Maybe a little bit better of an exit as well. A few people currently in a DRS train. Starting all the way from Jordan down to, well, about Jedler. Or there and thereabouts. Even though Rayan's a little bit outside of that 1 second mark, as you can see in the background. So it's realistically two separate things at the moment, but we'll see it develop into a single train, I'm pretty sure. Josh is closing in on Mango at 0.2 of a second. He looked down the inside there, you can see that. You can see it for a moment. You can see he's actively entertaining the idea of where he should go. Rayan's a little bit wide on the final corner, but also now involved in this DRS train. Got 4 or 5 involved in it. And it's not really going to go anywhere through up into turn 3. Not really going to be able to do an awful lot when it's happening in the way it is. Plow sets the fastest lap of the race so far. Jack currently in 11th after his pit, probably goes to beside, not far from Tano actually. He's still got Josh, he's slowly closing in. Yellow flag in sector 1. Jack has spun out of the pit lane. There's 3 more seconds tacked on to Mango's time. There's a spin there for the McLaren. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to, if he actually is continuing on. He is. Going to soldier on for the moment. I don't know how long he gives that before he retires. You see Hushrav ominously in the distance, and there you go, there's Jack. He's retired on the track. Here comes Josh down the inside of Mango. We've got yellow flags in 1, 2, 3. It's a safety car, and I'm pretty sure that means Josh is going to hold that position as well. He got front just before turn 1 when the safety car did come out. So I think Josh is holding that position. Up to 4th he goes. He's going to get Jordan as well because of the penalties. We still have 12 seconds to go. But that's going to bring Hushrav and Malquit back together at the very least. We're down 6 people. Would love a Josh podium. Well, it's looking ever more likely at this point. Don't forget, safety car means that DRS is not going to come back in for 3 more laps. So Hershot's coming to pit. Can only assume that's the mediums. I don't think 12 laps on the soft is going to happen. Well, I guess they're going to soft though if Malquit's pitting as well. You only get 1 set of the medium tyres, so I guess they are going to make 12 laps on the soft work. Both of them, all of them are coming in. Never say that about Josh about every weekend. I know that feeling. But we're going to see everyone get back to this, get back to a very close-knitted pack as we go to the safety car now. Should only take probably one lap here. I think Tano's pit actually, so it might take more than one lap. Might take more than just the one lap because Tano's got to catch up to the back of everyone. Commentator's curse. I've been doing that quite a lot today, haven't I? I'm talking about Josh. Talk about Hush so he can spin. Well, we're about to be talking about Hush because he's about to go battling with Malquis, so this is going to go pretty nicely. This is going to be a proper battle. Whoa, okay, that Ferrari just dove from a way back. Not sure you're meant to be able to do that, but why is Mango pitted? Can only assume that means there's a front wing coming out here. Yep, he's done some damage to his front wing. Okay, so Mango's to the back of the grid. Minus Tano. Those two not having particularly great days. Well, now we've got to wait for both of them to catch back up. I'm going to go racing on lap 27 of 36. We're going around the first sector now, and you can see Tano coming through turn 3 as everyone round turn 4. So we are very much going to be going. It's not going to be that long before we do. How slow can two people go? Jesus Christ. Tano, get a Mango, get a move on. Yep, safety car on this in this lap, so get a move on. Nope, we're not going one more lap. We're going in now. And here we go. Hushrad's going to lead us off, but where did he go? We saw in the first one that he doesn't particularly like early safety car restarts. He goes as late as he can, but he's gone now. And here we go. Is Malquis going to catch him? It doesn't look like he is. He's going to late brake and close that gap, though. That first corner exit has gone much to the direction of Hushrap, as he's broke 6.5 attempts already. Up into turn 3 we go. It looks like the Aston Martin's fighting with the Alpine, and it's going to open the door for Hushrap to break the RS immediately, and this could be it already. As we go into turn 4, Hushrap has got 6/10 of a second. The inside, the attempted switch back there by the Aston Martin doesn't really work. He's not going to be able to have anything into turn 5 either. As we go through the end of the second sector into the third sector, it's 7.5 tenths now, the gap between Hushrap and Malquis, and he is still going on the fighting the Aston Martin tethered to the back of his gearbox. Back down the grid, you've got Rayan closing in on Josh. You've got Plough closing in on Olav as well. Jordan still has a 3 second penalty, sorry. And Malquis is now outside of DRS range, so that starts on the next lap, remember. So Now Queen needs to get a move on, otherwise this is going to engage set a match. He has got to get within that second gap by the end of the lap. And it looks like Ryan down the inside. Well, he's got round Josh there, and Josh has lost another position to Jedler as well. And what could have been a podium, what could have been so much, is no longer an awful lot. He's dropped to 6th, and here comes Olav and Plow fighting. Olav's going to hold the position into the... Oh, there goes Plow and Olav! And that took forever because Plow just went into the back of Olav and just never let go of the car. And there's yellow flag between those two. They drop to the back of the grid now. And Malquis is within DRS. Josh gets 3 seconds, and all the talk of a podium has definitely dead now. Malquis in DRS range. Is he going to be able to cut that gap down enough? He has about 7 laps. He is closing it. The longer he can stay in it, the more chance he's got. Hushrav definitely gets a better exit on the exit of turn 3. Gonna get DRS again though. Here, close the gap down. It's now within half a second between Malquis and Hushrav for the lead of the race. It looked like Tano and Mango just had a little bit of a fight through turn 4, and it looked like Tano won that. The top 7 are all in DRS range. But it is looking more and more likely that it's going to be Hushrav's day. Malquis is still there, but he's not anymore. 3-second time penalty from track limits. Yellow flag in sector 3 for AlphaTauri, and Tano's gone off the track right at the end. Right on the final corner. He's retired from the race. I think he's actually on track there. Not entirely sure. But it's not bringing anything out. He stayed in the pits. Yeah, he's in the pits actually, my bad. That's why it's not bringing anything out. But we're still within... Everyone's still within DRS range here. However, Hushrav has a 3.8 second gap. A 3.8 second gap to Malquis. Nearly 4.5 second gap to Jordan. It's about a 2 second gap there or thereabouts. So Rayan in third, what will be second. There's a long, deep corner there from Malquis, who's still within DRS range. Still has the power to change something to this race. It is lap 31 of 36. And he is running out of time. Rayan is closing in. Maybe on Jordan this time. Maybe if we can get a better exit with Jordan, he goes down with DRS here. He's certainly going to look for it. He's certainly going to look for it. He's going to go to the inside, into turn 4. He's going to be alongside. He's not going to have the position though. And Jordan defends it just about well enough to hold Rayan off for a slight bit longer. He is going to hold him off maybe till the end of this end of the lap, and then Rayan's going to be able to go on through and try and charge down Malquis. Rayan's running out of time if he wants to win. So is Malquis. So is Jordan. It looks like Hushrav can coast to the line a little bit. Mango's had to pit again. Maybe that's front wing damage once again. Rayan lost a little bit of time through turn 1 there. We're down to 10 people in this race. 7 DNFs. Mango's now the last person in the entire grid, currently occupying 10th place. And nothing's really happening at the front here. The gap is coming down towards Hushrav, but I think there's more Hushrav refusing to push than it is anyone else going a lot quicker. And the longer nobody's having to go at Hushrav, the easier his life is going to be. And Jedler's outside of the DRS range. He's on 11 lap old mediums and is definitely a lot slower. Maybe he gets into the DRS range in a minute, but he's got a lot of work to do. Malquis gets another 3 seconds. And any sort of chance that he had is definitely dead. And now they're going to go fighting into turn 1 and then maybe up into turn 3. DRS is still there for Malquis, just about, but it is still there. They go into turn 3 now. Still too far back is Jordan on the Alpine. The Alpine's penalty is going to crush him at the end of this. Going to be quite the lengthy drop. And into turn 4 they go. And the gap is now over a second for Hushrav, as he is on lap 33 and is coasting to the line. His lead not really been under threat for quite some time. Jordan now has a free run here at Malquis, and so does Rayan behind him. Malquis going to be the sitting duck. Yellow flag in sector 2. I think that's Mango. Mango span 3 seconds there for Jedler. Is Jordan going to be able to make anything happen on Malquis? He isn't into turn 1. Into turn 3 he should be though. He's got a better exit. And he's going to pull himself alongside. Maybe there's an incident here that brings out something else and changes the game entirely. But here comes Jordan the long way round on Malquis. And raining down the inside. And there's the contact there between the Aston Martin and the Red Bull. The two Williams are going to go past each other and fight their way through to turn 4. Jordan's going to fight to the inside, and there's a spin! There's a collision at the very least. It's a half spin there for Malquis. Jordan's just lost half another positions, raining up into second, and now has a 3 second gap to charge down. Mini up to third as well, after what was an atrocious race. Well, middle part of the race for Mini. He's still there and thereabouts for a podium. The Jedler's still going to fight the Williams tooth and nail. There goes Jordan from the session. Is he in the pits? Yeah, he's in the pits. He's spanning on the inside of the pits. Oh, there goes an Alpine as well, and he's clobbered the front wing off of the side of that Red Bull. That Red Bull lost his front wing as he clipped the Alpine, stranded on the middle of the track. Rian's not closing in on the Hushrav. And there's no possibility of a safety car from this point onwards. So there's only 2 ways that Ray could win this race. And that's either a penalty for Hushrav or a spin for Hushrav. Neither of which look likely for someone who should just be pushing his car around at a leisurely pace just to avoid anything desperate from happening. We're down 8 people. 9 finishers. And what could have been a great day for Malquis has just gone from bad to worse in the last lap and a half. The Williams are still going to go at it. Rayan's down to 2.9 seconds, but he's only catching up 0.3 of a second. And, well, there's only a single lap left in this race. So it has to be a mistake from Hushrav now. The 2 Williams are going to go fighting once more. Maybe DRS, but penalties are going to swing back in Mini's favour regardless. DRS are going to pull them alongside each other into turn 3. Is there going to be an incident between the Williams? No, there isn't, but Mini's gone very wide. And unlike what Mango did earlier, just settled for the fact that he's had his position lost. And he's just going to settle for the fact that he's going to be on the bottom step of the podium. He is 1 second behind Jedler, but Hushrav now going to go through the final sector, up into turn 9, down into turn 10, round he goes, and he's going to extend that championship lead even further as he wins in Austria. And we can't be that far away from calling it game on the title. As round 10 is in the books, we go through 16. It could be over all as much as next week if it goes Hushrad's way. Ryan's going to end second after what probably would be a mixed race. The incident's not really helping him out. Mini's going to come third. Jedler fourth. Josh fifth. Plow sixth. Olav gets seventh after what was just a catastrophe of a race on his part. Malquit eighth after he had a lap of madness. And as a result, nowhere to be seen. Ninth is Mango, sorry. Don't know why my English just failed on me. Hey, it's possible. Certainly possible that he would have. But that's it. That is your final standing of the race. Mango gets the fastest lap of the race. Did it by pretty emphatically as well. Penalties came back to haunt people, but it would have come back to haunt them even more if certain things hadn't happened. But with that, that's the end of the race. That is also the end of the weekend here in ECR. And, well, we've ended it with Hushraf extending his lead on that championship. His hold on that championship gains ever stronger with, 6 races left to go. And we might be hearing those fateful words not that long in the future. But for now, I think that's goodbye from me in a bit.